Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we are going to be going over the same three things that we go over each and every single day, so if you're new to the channel, definitely thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys are brand new. But anyway, we go over Madame Nazar's location, we also go over the different cycles for all of the different collection sets, and then last but not least we're going to go over in extensive detail all of the daily challenges so that you guys can make as much gold as possible. Now the reason that I go over a lot of these things in detail is because there has been a ton of brand new players coming into Red Dead Online, and that is kind of the reason why we've been spending so much time going over the daily challenges, so that way when they come up again you don't necessarily need to know how to actually get those completed. Now the next thing we're just going to talk about a little bit about is that I do live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Definitely feel free to check that out, and if you guys are subscribed to the channel, I do live stream on Tuesday, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sunday from time to time, and that's the best way to get notified if you have bell notifications turned on. Or you guys can check out my website, which is gamercorey.com, in order to get the latest and stay in touch with me just any way possible. Alright, let's go ahead and show you guys exactly where you can go ahead and find Madame Nazar's location for today, and it's going to be way up north in Roanoke Ridge. Now your quick fast travel location will be in Ansburg for today, so just make your way up there and you should have no problems finding her. Now if this is the only thing that you guys actually came for today, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And also a thumbs up does mean a lot to me, because honestly it really does help out, and if it helped you out, it could help out somebody else as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to the next few things, and that is going to be the different cycles for all of the different collection sets that are available through Madame Nazar. Now, I definitely recommend that you guys go ahead and you do either the coins or the lost jewelry, just because you do make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time possible. However, you do need the field shovel and also the metal detector in order to make sure that you are able to collect all of those. So let's go over those real quick. The coins are going to be a part of cycle number 6 today, and then the lost jewelry will be a part of cycle number 4. Now the next sets that we're going to talk about don't even have to be a collector at all, but you can't sell them. You can collect them, so you can carry 10 of each of these sets until you become a collector, so you're going to be able to sell them all at one time. Once you hit 10, you're not going to be able to collect any more items, so it's not worth your time to just hold on to them. As soon as you get a set, you might as well sell it. There's no real reason to hold on to it, to be completely honest. But anyway, we have the American Wildflowers at cycle number 1, the tarot cards at cycle number 6, the antique alcohol bottles at cycle 1, and the bird eggs at cycle number 4. Like I said, you can be a low rank or not even a collector at all, and you're going to be able to collect all those. And then the last two are going to be the arrowheads at cycle number 2 and the family heirlooms at cycle number 5. Now this week's set is the hairdresser set, and I don't really recommend going after that one. I'm not even going to show the locations because they are all family heirlooms. You might as well collect the other ones and make substantially more money by completing the entire collection set instead of just those 3 items. So that's my personal recommendation. Again, family heirlooms are going to be a part of cycle number 5 for today. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the daily challenges before we actually get into them. There are 19 total daily challenges as of right now. If they add more rolls, we could potentially see more daily challenges and more gold potential from that. You can earn up to 11 gold bars, but there's obviously a couple different reasons or different ways that you need to actually complete that. Number 1, you have to have a 21-day streak completed of any of the daily challenges. It doesn't matter, just one of them each and every single day. And then you need to make sure that you have all of the ranks or all of the roles that are available, and be at least a rank 10 in each of those roles as well. So 4 current roles, 3 daily challenges once you hit rank 10. If you're rank 5, you get 2. If you're rank 1, you only have access to 1 of them. So you're going to want to get to rank 10 as soon as you possibly can. Now, another thing that I just want to briefly talk about is there's always one daily challenge that you can actually complete quicker than it actually takes you to log into Red Dead Online. And I don't look at these prior to going into it, so I don't know what that is for today. So let's go ahead and start that right now. Alright, so we got Desert Sage. This is really easy. Selling 5 feathers, that's super simple. Is there any other ones that... I would say that of the ones that are on the list, those would probably be the 2, like, easiest ones. And I don't really go over the role as far as like easy, even though a lot of these are, because your daily rule challenges might be different if you're not a rank 20 in each of your roles. So that is kind of dependent on what you have available to you. But if you have somebody else that's like a friend that's the same rank as you are, then your daily challenges should be exactly the same. So there's that. Desert Sage is going to be down by Tumbleweed area. There's actually a few different locations just a little bit west of where this E is at. If you go along this road right here and then go around the corner, on both sides of the road, you typically on the south side of the road right along here, you can find a few different locations. There's actually one like right about here, another one right about here, there's another one right about here, and then another one right about here. 4 different spots. You can get anywhere between 2 and 3 at each different spot, so you should only need to go to a couple of these to get the 5 Desert Sage picked. But that's the location that I personally use every single day, and honestly the things that I actually show you are the personal spots that I go to every single day. Maybe there's another spot that's out there, and if you guys want to share it in the comments below, definitely feel free. But I'm just giving you the specific spots that I go to collect these items when I have to go in and collect them. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one, and that one was selling 5 feathers. Everybody should have a ton of feathers. Birds fly around everywhere. You can find ravens, you can find eagles, hawks, condors, turkey vultures, ducks, geese. You could even go after like the herons, spoonbills, egrets, things like that. You can even go after just normal turkeys. They all give you feathers, so it should really not be that hard. And a majority of people probably have feathers on them anyway, so just sell them to any of the butchers on the map, and you're going to be able to get that one completed. So that's an easy gold bar today. Now, this one is going to be easy, but a lot of people might not necessarily like it. It's finish 1 showdown in the elimination series. The elimination is actually fairly quick. I would say on average a match probably lasts anywhere between like 5 and 7 minutes or so. Sometimes a little bit shorter, sometimes a little bit more, obviously. But you just have to finish it. It doesn't matter what place that you finish. It doesn't matter if you die first. As long as you finish it and wait for the match to actually finish, you're going to get another up to half a gold bar just from completing that. We do have 3 largemouth bass caught. I'm going to give you guys a couple different locations depending on where you guys are at. One is right here at Stillwater Creek, right in this area. You'll have steelhead trout and largemouth bass. You can find largemouth bass over by Braithwaite Manor, pretty much all up and down this coast right here. And then it kind of goes all the way up. You guys can find largemouth bass. If you get more towards up here, you're going to find like lake sturgeon here. But pretty much all the way down here, there's not a ton of lake sturgeon, but you can find the largemouth bass. Personally, when I'm going after largemouth bass, I'll either use that spot or I'll use Stillwater Creek. Again, it's what I use personally, so that's what I recommend that you guys use as well. Alright, let's move on to the next item. This is a multiplayer kill within 5 seconds within a posse versus. Honestly, you guys are going to need 2 other people in a posse to get it, so it's going to take 3 total people in order to get this one complete. The best way to do this is obviously get 2 people and then have them stand next to each other and throw some dynamite or whatnot, or you could use like explosive rounds to do it. That kind of works either way, but I would probably do the dynamite. It's a little bit easier to get that one done and out of the way as quick as possible, and then just rotate whoever is going to be basically the person that's throwing the dynamite or using the explosive rounds. Or even like dynamite arrows would work as well. We have to have 3 player kills with explosives in free roam events. So like the free roam events are going to be like Cold Dead Hands, Dispatch Rider, Railroad Baron, things like that. You just use whatever explosives you want. Like I said, you could use, like earlier, you could use the dynamite arrows, you could use dynamite, you could use explosive rounds on any of the weapons. It doesn't matter which one you actually use. And you're going to be able to get that one completed. But again, if you're not really into PvP, this one's not really going to be for you. We have Whooping Cranes picked. The only spot, I mean, I think there is a couple other spots on the map, and I think they're like right around Braithwaite Manor, but I will not confirm that because I guess I don't usually go there. I go up to Blue Water Marsh, and typically I'll find them sitting either right in here, or over in this area. That's typically where I find them. And you can find these at any time of day. Obviously, during the daytime is going to be the best opportunity, but you can find them at night. That's actually, believe it or not, I've actually found a few of those lately at night, but that is my go-to location. You might have to just ride around. If they're not in any of those locations, either ride a little bit north or ride towards Saint Denis just to kind of get out of the range a little bit and let everything kind of repopulate. If there are other players in the area, then they won't have a chance to really repopulate. So you might have to join a session, or you might have to, you know, make sure that they get out of the range of getting everything to kind of reload in that area. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the daily role challenges for today. Again, a lot of these are actually relatively easy, but mine might be different than you. So if yours are different and you have any questions regarding them, then please leave a comment down below, because I can't answer any questions if you guys don't leave the comment, or somebody else can definitely help you out as well. So 3 Moonshine Bootlegger missions completed. You can do this naturally by just roaming around the map. They happen to pop up a lot for me lately. And then if they don't pop up for you, if you're not a high enough Moonshiner, then what you can do is go talk to Maggie and start them through that. So that there's a lot of benefits from actually doing that. 1 is you can get the gold. Number 2, you can actually get cheaper mesh. And number 3, you can actually pick up collectibles from looting those revenue agents. We have to have 2 Moonshine of preferred type sold to a buyer. You're going to have to do this twice, so just keep that in mind. If you're joining a posse and yet one of the other couple people have the opportunity of selling Moonshine and they have preferred type ready to go, then just join theirs and then have them join yours and then help each other out that way. Or you might have to spend a little bit of time creating another batch of Moonshine. The next one is to have 4 players served at a bar. Again, you can do this in your posse. So just invite them in, serve them at the bar, make sure that you actually attend the bar, and then just serve them up, have them request a drink, and you're going to be good to go. We have the trader role, which is going to be crypts. So we got 3 camp stews eaten. As long as you have the stew pot, you can just go there and eat the base quality stew, easy peasy. Otherwise, you can always fortify it and boost up your cores with like big game meat or whatever else is available to craft. We have 20 carcasses donated within a 10-minute period. I'm just going to go over this one because I actually get a lot of questions regarding this one still. Basically, small animal carcasses are going to be like the toads, western bullfrogs, the crabs, the sparrows, the songbirds, blue jays, orioles, crows, bats, rats, squirrels. All those count towards as small animal carcasses. Pretty much all the really, really tiny birds. Like I said, they could be cardinals, blue jays, orioles, songbirds, waxwings, lots of varieties. Great Plains is a great place to do this at, just outside of Blackwater. And then you can get a ton of crows at Roskillar Fort, which is north of Tumbleweed, for those. So then you get 20 of those and then sell them all at once, and you don't even have to worry about the timer. The other option would be to get your hunting wagon full and then do that, and then sell maybe some of the smaller ones. So it's kind of up to you what you would prefer. Completely up to you. Personally, I find it easier to get the 20 small ones and then do them all at once. And then the last but not least is going to be the 6 large animal carcasses donated to crypts. So you're looking at like cougars, panthers, wolves. See what else would count towards that. Deer, pronghorns, things like that would all count towards it. Pretty much for the most part, anything that goes on the back of the horse should count as a large animal carcass. The next one is going to be the collector role. We have 3 collector maps used. So just use them and then collect whatever you need. We have to have a total of 6 collectibles. So, and it doesn't matter which collector map you use. And then find 3 antique alcohol bottles. Again, antique alcohol bottles are going to be a part of cycle number 1 for today. Or you can use that as your map. Or you can just use 3 of the cheapest maps if you don't really care. It's kind of up to you what you would prefer to do. So these ones actually are really, really easy to get completed. That's an easy 1.5 gold bars for just doing a little bit of collecting. And on top of that, you're going to make some extra cash, because that's honestly how I've made a majority of my money, is by being a collector and using the collector role. But again, that's just my personal preference. Now, the last but not least is going to be the bounty hunter role. We have 2 bounties brought in from Lemoyne posters. So you're looking at Rhodes and also Saint Denis. We have 1 bounty hunt completed with 5 minutes or more remaining. Basically, just do a bounty hunt as fast as you possibly can. So of these 2, just deliver them as quick as you possibly can. Don't run down that timer. Just deliver them and turn them in as fast as you possibly can. And then 1 player bounty collected. Now, this one could be a little bit more of a challenge. I haven't had a player bounty in a while. With all the griefing that's going on, you would think that there would be more player bounties going on, but there really hasn't been. I haven't really been in a lobby where a player bounty has really been offered all that much. It's been a while. I'm thinking it's now pushing almost another month ago. But with quarantine, time kind of this blurs together, so I really don't know how long ago it actually was when the last time I was actually offered a player bounty. It's been a while, though. But anyway, that is all the daily challenges done, gone over, and covered. If you guys have any questions regarding any of them, please leave a comment down below so that I can do my best to help you guys out. But that is all the time that I have for today's video. If you guys did enjoy it or found it helpful in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to check out my live streams on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and other days as noted here on the channel or on my website, gamercore.com. Or you can also follow me on Twitter to get notified about those. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys, stay gaming.